Every time I blink, Amazon is doing another round of layoffs. This time, it's 16,000 workers. They're laying off by the tens of thousands every time I look up. Man. It might not be at Amazon in a minute, the route they're going. But we know they want to leverage things towards technology. If you're still considering applying for Amazon, you might as well not, because you won't have a long time there. You might get a check or two, maybe 3 or 4, but no more. Family, you already know what to do. And if you're brand new, 2 thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe and ring the post notification bell as well. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
Just came across my radar that Amazon has announced a layoff of over 14,000 people. It's time to show up for your community. Be nice, be kind, be patient. Understand and understand that we're about to hit Mercury retrograde with a massive layoff. That's going to hit the economy, the morale, and the overall vibe of planet Earth a lot harder than what it needs to in the American economy and market. So if you can give a little, give a little. If you need to take a little more, please take a little more.
They still talking about this retrograde stuff, but all right, I'm going to keep it going, man. I ain't going to go in too much on that topic.
Amazon announced what it calls difficult news on Wednesday as 16,000 white-collar jobs are being cut. Now keep in mind, this is in addition to 14,000 layoffs from October of 2025, with the possibility of more to come. And this overall reduction of 30,000 roles is about 10% of Amazon's corporate workforce and is the largest round of layoffs for the e-commerce company in 3 decades. Still, it employs approximately 1.58 million people, most of which are in warehouses and in fulfillment centers around the world. Beth Galetti, a senior vice president at Amazon, made the announcement and said it's not their plan to, quote, announce broad reductions every few months. And she went on to say it will, quote, continue hiring and investing in strategic areas and functions that are critical to our future. And
it's not their plan to announce layoffs every few months, but aren't they doing that? That's what they doing, ain't they? I think it's a little bit of cap in this story, man.
Quote, impacted staffers have 90 days to look for and apply for internal roles before being offered severance pay and other end-of-employment benefits. But the entire tech industry is being reimagined to better incorporate artificial intelligence, which is resulting in widespread workforce reductions. On Tuesday, Amazon announced it's closing its fresh, grocery, and cashierless Go convenience stores in what appears to be a move away from brick-and-mortar retail.
At those stores, they are also getting rid of the palm scanners. You know, you could pay with your palm and whatnot. They're getting rid of that soon. Whoever enrolled in it, you're playing with your life. You should have thought twice. There weren't enough people that actually wanted to use that, so they're getting rid of it for now. It's going to come back later. Watch. Palm reader, palm scan, whatever you want to call it. It's going to come back, though, once they have full AI governance, digital ID adoption by the masses, etc.
Well, Amazon's at it again. They've decided to lay off another 16,000 associates over the next year or so. This on the heels of a layoff in October where they laid off another, I believe the number was about 18,000 reported at the time. And following yesterday's report that they were closing Amazon Fresh and Amazon Go locations, they just keep going. And a lot of the news this time around is about AI and how they're instituting AI and they want fewer people in the way of getting their decisions done. So they are leaning into AI right now, and in that they're acknowledging that they need fewer people to get it done. Of course, they're closing their Amazon Go and Amazon Fresh locations as well. There are also reports that some of the folks in the cloud services portion of the business got an email in error yesterday letting them know that, hey, there were going to be some organizational changes. But this isn't really unexpected. This is just, beginning of the year and how many companies start the year off.
Well, look at that. They don't want any scrutiny or backlash. They want to be able to fully go digital without protesting. They don't want people's input. That's really what they're talking about. They know when they have so many employees, those are different voices. Everybody has their own opinion. Most people will not agree with that. Why would you agree to having a robot take your job? Now, what they're saying is this. They're just going to cut roles, cut jobs that way slowly, right? And when I'm saying slowly, it's not so slow because it's 16,000. But for such a massive corporation, they're slowly doing it. if you get what I'm saying. It's not just at once. Before you know it, it will be most of their workforce, and then people won't be able to say nothing because they're all gone. And then they can bring the robots in and do whatever they want, full scale.
All my Amazon workers, pack it up. Breaking news, y'all. Amazon just said they planning to let off 16,000 workers across the company. And they saying it's the biggest round of layoffs since 2023. This the second time they had laid people off in 3 months. Combining with the October layoffs, this is the largest reduction in workforce history. Now look, humans, they said they doing all this, focus on their AI standards more. Also, so they wouldn't have to pay as much. But we build this shit. Y'all wanna kick us out after y'all done with us? Bitch. If y'all jump the gun, don't show up, you might can beat them at their own game. Y'all waiting for them to galley up their AIs and drop you. Like you hot. Now they don't know when it's going to effect, but they have let the workers know they have 90 days to look for another job. All right, 2026, goddamn, they hitting us with booms. Now we lose our job. A big dragon about to wake up. Snowstorms. Some 3 letters running around here wild. Barely can get some food stamps. You know all this in 1 month? The first month? Man, it's too much. Y'all really about to cut people works off for aliens? I mean, AIs? Come on, man. Comment down below if you work at Amazon. Are you what you about to do?
Trying to look for a job in an already failing job market. That's tough. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie. That's tough. 90 days is not enough time. I'm gonna say it again. It's been a while since I've done these videos on, the job market, layoffs, but I'm gonna bring them back. I'm gonna say it again. They use you until you are no longer useful. They became $1 billion company. The people built them up. We all know somebody that worked for Amazon before. The people made Amazon who they are today. Not only the customers, but those that were working for them, packaging orders, doing all of the hard work. But now we got all the money in the world and we don't need people no more. We're going to get robots to take your job. It's crazy, brother. It's crazy. Or sister. It's crazy.
Amazon announced the layoffs early this morning, just hours after an internal email went out to staff by mistake. The email incorrectly stated that employees had already been notified that they lost their jobs. It made it clear layoffs were coming, but at that point, employees had not yet been officially informed. Amazon leadership said, quote, "We've been working to strengthen our organization by reducing layers, increasing ownership, and removing bureaucracy. While many teams finalized their organizational changes in October, other teams did not complete that work until now.
Working to strengthen their organization, huh? It seems like you will be stronger with more people behind you. Y'all not strengthening y'all organization. You are maximizing profits. That's it.
Layoffs are in addition to those 14,000 jobs cut back in the fall. Impacted employees will have 90 days to look for another role within the company. Those who don't transition will receive severance, benefits, and career support. The company also announced this week that it's closing all Fresh and Amazon Go stores. There are 11 stores here in Western Washington. Amazon announced the closures this week. Sunday will be the last day for stores here in Washington. Instead, Amazon is focusing on grocery delivery and expanding Whole Foods markets. The company plans to open more than 100 new Whole Foods locations over the next few years, and some of those closing stores may be converted into Whole Foods. The Amazon Fresh online service, though, is still available.
If Amazon let me go, I wouldn't support Amazon no more. I wouldn't shop on Amazon.com no more. Most definitely wouldn't buy any food products from them. That's what should happen. I'm just saying, you got to hit them in them pockets, and maybe they'll stop it. But we know it's not coming to a halt. This is all a part of the plan. I'm just wondering, what will they do when nobody has any money anymore to buy unnecessary things? That part will suffer. Maybe people will buy their groceries using their UBI from Amazon, but people won't be buying electronics and things like that from Amazon.com anymore. They'll be getting only what's necessary. It's already beginning. People not getting the latest iPhones and, gadgets that they really get a dopamine rush off temporarily and then don't even care about it anymore.
So I live in Austin, big Amazon hub, right? So they did their other round of layoffs today. 16,000 people. Multiple people I am hearing about got texts, 10 plus years at Amazon, by the way, got texts and just locked out of their computer system. A lot of people also, don't forget, they have visas that sponsor them. Do you remember, visas now cost $100,000, so they have a certain amount of time to find a new job and somebody who will sponsor them for the $100,000. If it's a big company, they'll of course do it, but if it's a smaller company, I don't know.
I didn't know that. Could somebody confirm with me? A visa is now $100,000. You mean to tell me these companies are sponsoring that? They're sponsoring people's visas and paying 100 bands. Wow. They'll do anything to hire everybody but the American people, won't they? Dish out $100K per person, huh? Let me know if that's factual or not.
But they risk being deported afterwards. Sure, they get like a really good layoff package, but if you're one of those people who rely on a sponsored based visa for your job, I can't imagine how you feel right now, and I'm so sorry. It's hard to think that all this stuff is not intertwined.
It is.
That's just the latest update on those Amazon layoffs.
Let me know how you feel about Amazon's latest round of layoffs. If y'all want to see me do more of these videos like I began doing when I started this channel, then let me know in the comment section below. YT, keep talking about the job market. I appreciate y'all for tuning in once again. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace and shalom to my Hebrew family.